Good evening, everyone. Close your eyes, center yourself, focus on your breathing. Breathe in positivity, breathe out stresses, worries, anxieties, fears, and frustrations through your mouth. Breathe in peace through your nose, breathe out all the guilts and regrets through your mouth. Breathe in love through your nose. Breathe out all the blocks in love from your mouth. Breathe in prosperity. Breathe out resistance. Continue breathing in and breathing out. Invoke your higher consciousness, your healing angels, your healing guides, your loving and healing masters. Invoke the radical consciousness, prosperity consciousness, love consciousness, and the ultimate consciousness. Seek blessings, seek guidance, seek answers and solutions, seek alignment to your life plan. Take a deep breath in and come back. So today we will start with the normal reading. We'll open up one reading. Everybody close your eyes. Anything that you want to manifest, anything that you want to resolve, any answer you want for a particular question which is there in your mind, in your heart, please bring it to your heart center, the manifesting center of human body. Whatever you desire gets manifested as per your life plan. Request all the known and unknown masters who are holding the space here to help you align to your life plan. Not all that is happening in your relationships is within your domain of control. You can be aware of certain unpleasantness or a possibility of adversities for your relationships or relatives. In spite of your love and care for them, you are not supposed to be interfering in certain affairs. This is indeed challenging for you, your values and beliefs based on your past experiences. How about working towards being a neutral observer and participating in the relationships with due detachment and neutrality in your observation? It would be a rewarding step towards forward to change your approach in longer run. Besides, the neutral observation could give you an opportunity to look within and correct that aspect of your being which is being mirrored by peripheral scenario. So this is related to being a neutral observer of everything that's happening in your environment. You don't have to react. You don't have to have any perception about whatever is happening in your environment. You just need to be a silent observer and remain detached, not indifferent, not attached. The moment you get attached, there will be reactions and actions. The moment you are indifferent, it will hit back, or it will come in some other form, but that experience will not leave you. So, to complete the experience, we need to be a complete detached observer, a neutral observer. Close your eyes, everybody. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need for complete control over my observation. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need for complete control over my observation. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need for complete control over my observation. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to be aware. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my awareness. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my awareness. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to be in the now. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to be in the now. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to be in the now. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my past burdens. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my past experiences. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my reactions based on my past experiences. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my reactions based on my future worries. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my reactions based on my future worries. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my reactions based on my future worries. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my sensitivity to all that is. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my sensitivity to all that is. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my sensitivity to all that is. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to be neutral. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to be neutral. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need for neutrality. With soul's love, I transform and transcend all adversities in my immediate environment. With soul's love, I transform and transcend all adversities in my immediate environment. With soul's love, I transform and transcend all adversities in my immediate environment. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to keep my eyes open. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to keep my eyes open and be a neutral observer. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to keep my eyes open and be a neutral observer. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to be a detached observer of what's happening in my space. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to be a detached observer of what's happening in my space. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to address all inconsistencies with neutrality. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to address all inconsistencies with neutrality. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to address all inconsistencies with neutrality. With soul's love, I transform and transcend all unpleasantness in my environment. With soul's love, I transform and transcend all unpleasantness in my environment. With soul's love, I transform and transcend all unpleasantness in my environment. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to choose to close my eyes to certain inconsistencies. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to choose to close my eyes to certain inconsistencies. With soul's love, I transform and transcend escaping an experience. With soul's love, I transform and transcend escaping an experience due to fear of reacting. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to escape an experience due to fear of reacting. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to be an avid observer and be calm. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to be an avid observer and stay calm. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to be an avid observer and stay calm. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to be sensitive to subtle signals around me. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to be sensitive to subtle signals around me. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to be sensitive to subtle signals around me. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to calm my inner world. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to calm my inner world. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to calm my inner world. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my provocation or getting disturbed that is inspiring me to heal something within me. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to understand that this provocation or disturbance is inspiring to heal something within me. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to recognize that this provocation or disturbance is inspiring to heal something within me. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to remain open to recognize and address what I have been avoiding. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to remain open and recognize and address what I have been avoiding. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to operate with higher awareness and deeper spiritual insights. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to operate with higher awareness and deeper spiritual insights. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to operate with higher awareness and deeper spiritual insights. With soul's love, I transform and transcend the possibilities of adversities in my relationships. With soul's love, I transform and transcend possibilities of adversities in my relationships. With soul's love, I transform and transcend possibilities of adversities in my relationships. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my values and beliefs based on my past experiences. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my values and beliefs based on my past experiences. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my unpleasantness based on my judgments. With soul's love, I transform and transcend all unpleasantness based on my judgments. With soul's love, I transform and transcend all unpleasantness based on my judgments. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to remain a neutral observer to all fraudulent and unethical dealings around me. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to be a neutral observer to all fraudulent and unethical dealings around me. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to be aware of my sensitivity to these fraudulent behaviors. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my sensitivity to these fraudulent behaviors. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my guilts and regrets of being indifferent of what's happening in my space. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my guilts and regrets of being indifferent of what's happening in my space. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my guilts and regrets of being indifferent of what's happening in my space. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to remain neutral, calm, and pleasant in all circumstances. With soul's love, I transform and transcend my need to remain neutral, calm, and pleasant in all circumstances. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. I peacefully progress as I see everything not through my physical eyes, but through the eyes of divine conscious observer. I peacefully progress as I move forward and see everything not through the physical eyes, but through the eyes of divine conscious observer. I peacefully progress as I see everything not with my physical eyes, but through the eyes of divine conscious observer. With soul's love, I transform and transcend the divinity within me. With soul's love, I transform and transcend the divinity within me. With soul's love, I transform and transcend the divinity within me. Thank you so much. If anybody has got triggered or any other thoughts or emotions you're going through, please feel free to come forward.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. Every time I have something or the other after the recitation.
Yeah.
Manisha here.
Yeah, tell me, Manisha.
Yes. Ma'am, side of my left palm was itching like anything. I mean, as if to scratch it with a knife or something.
Manisha, I want to see you once, and where exactly in your left palm? I want to see that also.
Okay. I switch on the light. Ma'am, here.
Left palm, and point it out, point it out.
Ma'am, this palm. I mean, I was doing like this. Continuously, I was doing like this. It was so strong.
So, breaking unhealthy patterns related to contributions. Somewhere there are certain unhealthy patterns related to contributions that it is reminding you of. Okay?
Ma'am, definitely, because something has happened in close relation where, not at fault, but I was still saying, there's something, I'll definitely say that I was not at fault, but still analyzing, and I'm taking my stand, so things are all getting all the more.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. So you're being an aware observer of
Yes,
everything.
ma'am.
Yes.
I can see the small hives also. But I'm actually happy.
So just be a neutral observer of how you're contributing, what you're contributing, and what patterns. You're getting distracted and disturbed by the patterns in contribution. Okay, unhealthy patterns in contribution to you.
Ma'am, what you mentioned yesterday ना कि guilt जबरदस्ती फिर उसमें करो फिर वो तो I mean just overlooking and continuing by my position. If I have a position, so उस position का जो decorum है, I prefer doing my duties. But then then there has to be a certain decorum. So once I started doing that,
Everything, but remember, Manisha, everything is to do with us. Nothing to do with people around you. Okay? So try to shift everything within you. Everything within you. People are there as your mirrors. So when they are projecting something to you, just go within and see what is it that they are trying to project. Okay? What is that inconsistency within me? Okay?
Ma'am, I never took my dog, I mean, except for my immediate, my own family. Whether before
No,
marriage,
but sometimes we get, because you are having lot of emotional and physical and like body consciousness. So you need somewhere you are releasing. Things are being released and awareness is coming. Okay, but you need to be very aware what is being released, so you will not repeat that pattern again. Okay.
Ma'am, kind of a repeat happened. I got it.
Yeah. Yes, Gunjan.
I mean, I was just one thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, Gunjan.
Ma'am, one thing happened yesterday. My left ankle, ankle got twisted. And then yesterday I got a fear of if I am thriving, then I'll be targeted. Like if I am...
Association of... What is this association? Of thriving with being targeted, or thriving with fear of jealousy, fear of...
I think fear of feeling like actually getting targeted. People just like behind the back can group up.
So somewhere, yes, the twisting of the ankle tells you, Gunjan, that somewhere you are not moving ahead with your inner strength. Somewhere again you are losing that inner strength, that core strength. Okay. So again you are, remember, you are again coming up to walling up.
Am I? Okay.
You are again seeing flaws and deficiencies and drawbacks within you.
Within me and others. Yeah.
Okay. And you are seeing that you are being limited again. You are kind of associating moving ahead with weakness and shortcomings, because you are fearing shortcomings again. Okay. So the ankle is just a reminder that don't be weak. Don't start associating things with like you'll be targeted if you are thriving, or people will be jealous of you if you are thriving, or people will judge you. How could she, move forward? So all these things are only your internal subconscious resistances. Okay? Your subconscious mind is trying to resist you to move forward.
So I find my resistance to move forward. With
inner strength.
Okay.
Okay? Inner strength is most important. Somewhere you're losing that. Okay? Yeah?
Hi, Renu.
Yes, who's there?
I'm Salima.
Salima, 1 minute. I'm taking one by one. So, right now, Amit is in the line. I would like to take Amit first. You can raise your hand.
Hello.
Yeah, Amit, tell me.
Yes. So these days, while giving interviews, no matter what I study, they will ask some question which I don't know. So again, I'm facing the rejections.
What does that make you feel?
I feel like I sometimes feel wasting other people time, and a feeling of humiliation that I don't know this stuff. They ask,
You are inviting that humiliation, Amit. Even if you don't know, we don't intend to know everything, na? There's no problem, na? Remain cool. Why do you have to feel humiliated? If you don't know, you don't know. We don't need to know everything. Got it? Somewhere you are again operating from that not feeling good enough. Feeling small.
Okay.
Feeling inadequate. That again is coming in. Okay?
Okay.
You got my point?
Yes.
Work on that not feeling good enough.
Okay.
Okay? Yes, Khyati.
Hi, Renu.
Hi, tell me, Khyati.
Yesterday, today's affirmation, what you just spoke about, it was fantastic. I mean, I was into that space only. But the one thing that I problem is, I have a knee pain since 2-3 days.
Where exactly on your knee?
Right knee, and at night, it really hurts.
No, right knee exactly where I'm asking you.
Exactly on knee.
On the top of your knee?
And around. Yes.
Work on your flexibility, Chandni.
But I'm not able to find out. It is coming since 4-5 months.
Rigidity.
This pain is
I
coming
archive my
coming.
rigidity in relationships.
Okay.
I archive my rigidity, or somewhere you are perceiving rigidity from somewhere outside. Somebody is being rigid, somebody is not ready to change, somebody is is around you is with fixed ideas. Anything. Got it?
So what should I do? What should I do?
Because that rigidity, it is in your right leg, so you're perceiving from your outer atmosphere. Okay. Somewhere. So say I thrive with flexibility. I thrive with flexibility.
Okay, I thrive with flexibility.
Just keep chanting right now and tell me how you feel. Okay?
Okay, fine.
Yes, Khyati. Yes, Khyati.
Yes, ma'am. Today I have some watery discharge again and some irritations in my left nostrils with a little bit heaviness in my head. Although after that recitation of that affirmations, I feel a little bit better, but still it is there. I cannot define where it is, where it had been started and where there is some better. There is some alternative.
So tell me, what does that make you feel? That watery discharge. What does that make you feel?
I'm not able to concentrate on my work.
Okay. So you're not able to focus. Okay? Okay. And if you don't focus, what happens, Khyati?
I'm continuously I am focused on my the irritations and rhinorrhea only, that water discharge.
Okay. So if you
I cannot do anything.
Sorry?
So I cannot do anything.
What does that make you feel if you cannot do anything? What does that make you feel?
I feel a little bit shame on myself that so many patients are coming to me and they are getting better, and I am not limited of this energy varieties.
So somewhere you are judging yourself. Somewhere you are judging your own medical intelligence. Got it? Yeah. So that's why you know, like again and again, the things are happening where you're not able to focus. So somewhere it is trying to tell you that you have to focus within for not being judgmental towards yourself. So see, I forgive myself for being judgmental. Just keep saying that.
I forgive myself for being judgmental.
About myself.
About myself. I'm forgiving myself for being judgmental towards myself. Okay?
Yeah, continue saying. I want to see.
Sorry, speak.
I forgive myself for judging myself.
I forgive myself for judging myself. I forgive myself for judging myself. I forgive myself for judging myself. I forgive myself for judging myself. I forgive myself for judging myself. I forgive myself for judging myself. I forgive myself.
How are you feeling, Khyati?
I still have bit pain, but I mean, this is a cycle. I know this anxious. I mean, I remain anxious.
Chandni, I'm asking Khyati. I'll get back to you, Chandni.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, Khyati, tell me.
I feel a little less of congestion in my face. There is congestion in my face, but now I feel a little bit, now it's reducing.
So again, today's reading that had come, that I need to be a neutral observer of all that is very important for you, Khyati, because you are not being a neutral observer, you are judging yourself. Understood, for whatever is happening. You are judging your own capabilities. You are judging your own intelligence. Okay. So I forgive myself for all that is. I forgive myself because judgments are not allowed. So it will keep on taking your focus again and again to your inconsistencies. So this watery discharge is only trying to helping you to focus on your inconsistencies. Okay? Work on it and tell me, message me how you feel. Okay?
And there's also some irritations in my nostrils.
For not utilizing the resources, because somewhere you're judging your own education, your own learning, so that you're feeling that I'm not utilizing that resource properly. What I have learned.
And the resources are coming in daily recitations. I have a similar affirmation that you are not using your resources, but I'm still not clear with that.
3 months tak karo, because it is deeply embedded in you. It is deeply embedded. Okay?
Oh, that you give me that affirmation that I have to resolve and what you say? Resolve and
I recognize and resolve my inconsistencies. Okay?
I recognize and resolve, right?
Okay? Yeah. Yes, Salima, you have gallbladder stones. Salima, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
So, somebody turning stone cold towards you. Gallbladder stones are that somebody becomes completely like a stone towards you. No reaction of someone. People, or there might be group of people. You are feeling that people are not responding, not reacting, and I'm not getting any warmth, any love, any care from people around me. Is it right, Salima?
Yeah, my mama papa passed away now. And ये जो घर नाम पे कराना है तो my cousins are not responding क्योंकि आधा नाम मेरे बड़े पापा का है. बार-बार फोन करके बोलती हूँ अभी कर दो, माफ करके कर दो.
हाँ. So Salima, I had told you that you come to me for a private. I told you na ki talk to me because this thing cannot be resolved on this platform, my sweetheart. So you please tomorrow call me, okay?
Yeah, and UTI भी हो गया है और अभी.
UTI is because you are getting very angry at them. You're getting very angry at the situation. When we get very angry, we have UTI at anybody because we are not liking it and you're getting pissed off. This pissed off feeling gives you UTI. Okay? So don't get angry. Just forgive them. Just forgive them. Okay?
I have forgiven them. I just want कि तुम लोग खुश रहो, मेरे को भी खुश रहने दो. हम दो ही रहेंगे. सब चलेगी ऊपर.
Yeah. So we'll talk. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, Salima?
Yeah.
Please call me. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, Chandni, how are you?
Yes, feeling better.
Yeah. So.
But I just this cycle, I want to come out of this cycle, but I'm not cracking this.
So just say I R5 my rigidity, I R5 my inflexibility. Now say I R5 my sensitivity to others' ego, pride, and righteousness. Just say this.
My
sensitivity. My sensitivity to others' ego, pride, and righteousness.
My sensitivity to others' ego, pride, and righteousness.
Continue saying.
I R5 my sensitivity
To others, ego, pride, and righteousness.
Righteousness. I apply my sensitivity to others, ego, pride, and righteousness. I apply my rigidity to others, ego, pride, and righteousness. I apply my rigidity towards
My sensitivity.
others, my sensitivity towards others, ego, pride, and righteousness. I apply my sensitivity to others, ego, pride, and righteousness. I apply my sensitivity to others, ego, pride, and righteousness. I apply my sensitivity to others, ego, pride, and righteousness. I apply my sensitivity to others, ego, pride, and righteousness. I apply my sensitivity to others, ego, pride, and righteousness. I apply my sensitivity to others.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm getting clear. Yes.
Yes. So just say this. Just do this clearing statement. And I peacefully progress with humility. I peacefully progress with humility. This statement you need to write 21 times. Okay, Chandni?
Okay, thank you, Renu. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Amit, 1 minute. I want to talk to you, Amit.
Okay.
Yeah, Amit. So that day, the statement which had come was that you need to move forward with ease and grace. So just say this: I forgive myself for making others struggle in the past. Because this question which comes without your knowledge is also struggle. Understood? So posing struggles in others' life, making others.
Okay, making others feel humiliated.
Yes, understood. I just
Okay,
remembered just now. Yeah.
Forgive others.
I forgive myself.
To give others the experience of struggle.
Yes. Okay. Difficulties. Forgiving posing difficulties for others, struggles for others. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Hi, Lavisha. How are you?
Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm good, ma'am.
How's the pain?
Pain is there, but mouth opening is big problem giving.
Oh. Have you started eating?
Yes, ma'am.
It will become better slowly as that thing becomes less now. That thing has to go completely. When that goes completely, the mouth will open and the pain will also go.
Ma'am, that मतलब mouth नहीं खुल रहा है ना, that वो एक चीज मेरे को थोड़ी सी
Yeah, we'll work with it, Lavisha. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. See you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. YouTube viewers, if you want any question or any affirmation, multi-chakra reading for any issue that you are going through or you need to know any answer, please type your question in the comment box and I will get back to you. Nobody? Thank you so much. See you tomorrow, same time, 6 p.m. Thank you.